Hey, what's up? I'm Darkbblue, trying to help everyone enjoy games in depth. In Wuchang Fallen Feathers, you progress your character by investing into a skill tree. To start with, you need to gain a currency called Red Mercury. Then you can convert Red Mercury into Mercury Essence at the skill tree, pressing the key as indicated at the bottom of the screen. At last, you can spend the essence, aka skill point, to unlock your desired skills. Red Mercury is mainly gained by defeating enemies, but you can also find many Mercury items during exploration. Using them will directly give you some Red Mercury, suitable when you are just few steps to leveling up. In this way, you don't need to risk your accumulated Red Mercury on exploring new areas. Besides converting Red Mercury into skill points, sometimes you can also find free skill points during exploration. Remember to spend them at the next run. Skill nodes in the skill tree can be divided into a few types. Attribute nodes. Like other Souls games, this game also has character attributes such as vitality, endurance, or strength. But they cannot be directly invested. Instead, you need to unlock these attribute nodes to gain attributes. Most attribute nodes offer only one attribute point per skill point, but rarely you can find some large attribute points that give you 5 points per skill point, which is very rewarding. Passive effects, either bound to certain weapon type or serving as general effects for all weapons. For example, one passive node for Rex is increasing attack speed if the attack key is pressed at correct timing. Another example is increasing Skyborn might source, which is a general passive. Active skills. Active skills in Wuchang are divided into weapon skills that are bound to each weapon and cannot be switched, and discipline skills that are bound to one entire weapon type and can be switched. The active skill nodes in the skill trees are the discipline skills. Additionally, each active skill node is paired with 2 extra enhancement nodes. Weapon and potion upgrades. You can find some Red Feather, Forgotten Remembrance, and Lost Remains during exploration, which are weapon and potion upgrading materials respectively. But in this game, there's no dedicated upgrading mechanic. Instead, upgrading is integrated into the skill tree as these nodes. In each weapon type skill tree, there are weapon upgrading nodes that cost some Red Feather but no skill points. These nodes will upgrade all the weapons of this type. Similarly, potion upgrading is located in the left skill tree. If you are still confused how you can upgrade your weapons and potions, I hope this section can give you the answer. Wuchang allows you to freely respec. As long as you are in the skill page, you can select a node and reset it. Respecing costs nothing, so you are encouraged to find the most suitable way of combat given a certain fight, rather than use the same combat styles throughout. Also note that since upgrading is integrated in the skill tree, it can be respec as well, so there won't be any resource waste when switching to a new weapon type. In the end, I want to recommend a series of strong passive skills, the mana skills in the left skill tree. They all go like this. When above certain manas, you gain additional effects. What is manas? Manas is displayed both at your character stat sheet and at the bottom left corner as shown at the character avatar. Great amount of manas is gained upon death. Besides, defeating monsters slightly reduces manas, and defeating humans slightly gains manas. Since mana skill require you to have manas above rather than below certain thresholds, in this game, the more you die, the easier it gets. Of course, you may wonder, if your manas is too low, won't it take quite many deaths to gain manas? That'll be troublesome. Don't worry, if your manas is low, you can directly choose Invoke at a shrine to purchase items at the cost of gaining manas. In other words, you are paying a very rewarding price to get another rewarding benefit. Furthermore, if you die outside of the boss fight when at full manas, an inner demon enemy will spawn at your death spot. Defeating it will clear your entire mana bar. In this case, you can use Mating Incense to increase your manas. Like potions, this item is replenished upon resting at the shrine, so you can use it without any worry. Mana's passives are very powerful. For example, 2 certain nodes give you Swift Draw, damage reduction, super armor, and life leech. What is Swift Draw? Basically, it's switching weapon while performing the weapon skill. With this node buff, Swift Draw is much more powerful than directly performing a skill. As shown in this clip, I can defeat the boss at ease with the help of Mana's passives. If you want to play games into depth together with me, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, see you around.